I recently made a custom Christmas song with a friend, and it was trash. But before we get to that story, my name is Nolan. My side quest is trying to see how many things I can run through my Keurig before it completely dies. But my mission is to go from nurse to full-time music, with a #1 dream of performing Sweet Victory from SpongeBob
at the largest sports venue in town.
In my last video, I traveled to Grand Rapids, Michigan to try to convince the $32 billion company, Acrisure, to let me borrow their stadium. And it was maybe a little bit extreme. But in today's video, I'm gonna take a step back, take a breath, and lean into the Christmas season by telling you a story about how I made a Christmas song with a friend, hoping to out-Bublé Michael Bublé. And it was trash. But it has an ending that's definitely worth sticking around for. Months ago, I sent a text to my friend Tommy just to catch up on life when I mentioned that we should do a song again together. Tommy currently lives in Myrtle Beach. He is predominantly a comedian, but also a fellow content creator, and he's been a friend of mine for years. As I'm finding with a lot of my friends, we also worked at a summer camp together. And during that time, he was really interested in trying to rap, mostly out of his love for Chance the Rapper and Childish Gambino, and a lot of other influences. So we made a few songs together just using some random beats we found on the internet, and released that art on SoundCloud under his artist name, Didymus. Starting with his kickoff single from 10 years ago, titled Icebergs. Now, Tommy didn't have great rhythm at the time. He just had a knack for fun and creative word structuring and concept relationships, so most of the songs weren't really that good or legally releasable. I was also still really fresh into audio recording, and I was still making demos and scratch tracks in my parents' basement. So yeah, all of that to say, it had been a while since we'd made anything together, and we were in totally different circumstances. After some back and forth, contemplating barriers and possibilities, we decided to just try to make one legit, fully customized song. We scheduled 2 days together when he would be in town to try to make that song in probably less than 24 hours. Just hoping that the 10 years of experience that we both shared would help us to make a quality and special product. And without further ado, here's the story on how it went. 'Twas many days before Christmas, when a text I sent out to my friend once Tiny T, a comedian, no doubt. His rhymes were like fire, though his rhythm had yet to sprout. But I said let's make music, spit bars, and gain clout. He only had a few days to come spend with me, for he lives out in Myrtle, like a far-off country. So on the first day he flew in, we met up with glee. We took a few hours, just making a beat. We discussed Christmas concepts and enjoyed the company, but soon we departed, the lyrics, mystery. I mixed up the music while we were apart. He managed a cold and tried to write up some art. By then it was November, and we had to embark. So we pressed into war. It was time to start. We had a few hours, another weekend he was in town. So we met just to see if he could still move to sound. Some fears, they were there, but Tom found his spark. I gave him some cheers while to music we marched. And soon we were grooving. What a delight to the heart. His rhythm was returning. We might just hit our mark. It was weeks after this when we met up again. He flew in from Myrtle and started to pen. The words, they were flowing, or so we thought then. But after many hours of trying, that is when we realized that something was terribly wrong. The rhymes were not rhyming. We were both so appalled. My wife gave her insight as we cried in disbelief.
I feel like it was ambitious to try to write an entire song in one day.
Our patience was dwindling, and so was our peace.
We can't do it.
In the trash went our lyrics, but not all was in vain. We recycled the good parts, leaning into the pain. Didymus on the mic and me at the reins, we unleashed all the spirit we had in our veins. We did all we could, but much work still remained. I had to gather a choir and sing off the page, but things were coming together. It was truly insane. My friend Frank added flavor in the choirs they sang.
It's okay if you are.
Christmas magic filled the air. We sent texts back and forth. At it's here, at it's there. It was already December, of course. But through all the moments, the good and the bad, the song it uploaded and a good time was had. Sees the season we named it. Quite a fitting refrain, so we hope you enjoy it. In love, joy, or pain. In sun, snow, or rain. With the 12 days that remain until Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. If you could hit that like button or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Definitely go check out the song. All the links will be in the description below. And if you could help us out, just share it with one person you think would really enjoy it. Send them this video or send them the link to the song. Give it to them as a gift for Christmas and give me the gift of gaining some more subscribers and listeners. Thanks again and keep rolling, y'all.